I'm South Poem, and this is a meditation for you to connect to your inner healer. Start by finding a comfortable position, either sitting up or lying down on your back, relaxed in arms and jaw, relaxed in mind as much as possible. Start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Keep breathing in order to feel more and more in tune with yourself, more and more able to feel your inner healer. Now I'd like to take the time to say that we're all healers in some sort, shape, or form. You don't have to take any special courses in order to be a healer, because we heal with everything. We heal with our words. We heal with our actions. We also heal with everything that we are. So keep breathing and keep finding that place in yourself where you're comfortable. The space within you that you feel is where you can be yourself. The place that you go to whenever you feel worried or sad and need to find some kind of comfort when others can't comfort you. While relaxing, I want you to focus on your hands. You don't need to focus that intensely. The point is here that you only focus on how your hands feel at the moment. Do you feel any type of pulsing or any type of sensation that you haven't felt before? If not, that is all okay. Now I want you to direct your focus on your heart. Just want you to feel the space where your heart is. Want you to feel the energy center. And I want you to use your imagination. So I want you to imagine that you're this tiny person and that you fit inside of your heart. And I want you to imagine that you currently are inside of your heart space and surrounded by lots of love. You don't have to know where the love comes from. It's unconditional. You don't have to do anything special to receive this type of love. It's just love. Now I want you to feel the power inside of you. Wherever you feel that you have your power at the moment. So try locating where in your body that you feel most powerful. Doesn't matter if it's a physical power, maybe in your arms or your legs, or if it's a mental power, that you feel that you're really well read and that you're intelligent. Doesn't really matter at this moment. Just trying to find that power and trying to figure out if it's the power that strengthens you or if it's a power that takes away your energy. If it would be a power that would take away your energy, you will feel lethargic and tired and drained. If it is a power that gives you something, you will feel happy, at peace, and also light. So see if you can locate a place for me. Try to locate where your belly button is and just focusing on that area. Inside of your belly is your energy center, one of many. But it is where you have your power. It's where you always find power when you need to. If you would speak up, you would use muscle in order to be able to speak the words that you need to speak. But the power, it comes from your stomach area. It comes from the power that you have inside. So now I want you to focus on your feet. Usually your feet are the ones that are most connected to our earth. It's where you feel most grounded. And being grounded is really something that is important for all of us. Since we sometimes end up a lot in our mind, and we end up in believing that our mind is the only way that we can heal. That we believe that we can only heal if we read something, if we listen to something, or if we watch something. But in order to connect to your inner healer, you need to connect to yourself. You need to connect to who you are and where your power is. I want you to direct back your focus back on your hands. I want you to imagine there's this whirlpool of energy. It starts in the middle of your hand. You think of it as a small, I don't know how to say it. It's like a whirlwind. So it just pulses around and around in your hands. Maybe you feel it stronger in one hand, or maybe you feel it just the same in both hands. If you don't feel anything at all, that is all okay. And then I want you to get back to your heart, where you're this mini person inside of your heart space. And inside of your heart space, I want you to feel connected to you. Because you now have invited yourself inside, where you're most vulnerable, but also where you have most love to give. Either you're really good at giving love to others, or you try not to in order to not feel hurt. For some of you, you're really good at focusing on giving love to yourself. And for others, it's really hard Maybe because you have this idea that you need to look a certain way or that you need to be a certain way in order to receive love or in order to feel worthy of love. To me, you're worthy of everything. You're worthy to all of the love that there is. Because that is a big part of healing. How we speak to ourselves, how we treat ourselves. So now I'm going to give you some time just in order to feel these 3 different or 4 different spots. Your hands, your heart, your stomach, and your feet. If it's hard to focus on all of these spots at once, try just going between them. Start wherever you feel most comfortable and start connecting to your inner healer. Because your inner healer knows where to heal itself. It's just that our mind is really good at telling us that we're not able to heal ourselves. It's really good at telling us that we're not worthy of getting healed. And that the only way we can heal ourselves are always through outside. And by that I mean through others, through food, through exercise, to anything that anybody else have told you that this is the way you can heal your body. Even though it's really good to heal your body through all of these things, your inner healer is the one that's going to heal you the best because it knows you the best. Everything from the outside is what everyone else tells us that we need. But you also know these things. You know when you feel good when you eat something, when you truly feel good, and how you feel after a meal. And you know that it's good to think about how much you sleep at night. But if you're not able to sleep well, then how are you going to get there? So that's why it's a good way to just connect to your inner healer. I want you to go back to the stomach where your power lies. This is your power center. There's also where you have your immune system. So that is why it's important to know what type of foods you put in your body. But it's also important not to feel guilty about the times that you know that you're not putting fuel into your system. The times where you want to indulge and feel happy about yourself or celebrate something. Everything is balanced. And your body knows this. Your body also needs balance. The only thing in your body that doesn't need balance is your mind. Since your mind is always creating. It's always creating ideas and thoughts, but it's also creating unjust ideas, unjust thoughts. And it usually creates some type of blame. So at this moment, we're taking away all the blame. In this space that you're in at this moment, there is no blame. There's just your power center, your heart center, your grounding center, and your open center. So So your hands are your open center. Your feet are your grounding center. Your heart center is where you are at this moment. And your stomach is your power center. Get back to your breathing. And get back to this meditation whenever you feel that you need to connect with your inner healer in order to start healing yourself. I know that you're able to do it, but the only thing that you need to remember is, like everything else, it's practice. Practice in finding where your different centers are at the moment. Practice to keep the mind quiet when needed. Practice to start feeling or sensing where your energy is at. And don't forget, there's so much love. There's never ending love. Take another deep breath in and out through your nose. If you want to, you can just keep the same position that you've had and go deeper into this meditation on your own without me as guide. And let your inner healer be your guide for today. Let's start healing ourselves.